Tell me a little bit about what's happened for you to come into the hospital this time.
Yeah, this is my first time coming in the hospital or a treatment center, period. And I got to the point, I was selling drugs out on the street, dealing with a lot of people, crazy people and everything, which, because they had a sickness. But I didn't know I had the sickness because I was always, distributing it to them. And I just got to a point where I had my mind just got so bad and everything. I couldn't nobody tell me nothing. And I ain't care about nobody. I ain't care about myself. I ain't care about my mother, my father, my kids, and nothing. So it was like, it got so bad where I had to put a gun up to my father's head and then put my hands out on my mother's face, calling her all out her name. And it was like anybody could have took me out. And if they would have shot me or killed me, I wouldn't have cared.
When you were telling me when you were younger, under 15, you had all those fights, you ever have a fight with a weapon? That you were carrying a gun or a knife?
A knife?
A knife.
Yeah.
That was when you were under 15?
Yeah, that's when I was little. I had, my mother, since she been working the courts, that gave me a break on the case like that. But I ain't got caught with 13-inch switchblades, throwing knives and everything. I had caught a lot of different things like that.
How old were you when that happened?
Like 11 to 12 years old. Used to throw bricks at people and bust their heads, hit them with bottles and everything. I ain't care. Whatever it took to beat them, that's what I did.
Now, when you were doing that, were you really trying to hurt him?
Yeah, I was trying to hurt him. Because, like I said, I didn't have no feelings for nobody. But I felt like killing somebody, before I came in this hospital, but I felt like killing somebody, I didn't care about it.
When you were younger, less than 15, did you ever destroy property?
I used to see the bus drivers coming down Grand Avenue and opening up, once they opened the bus door, throw bricks at them and everything, then run.
How old were you when this happened?
10 and 11 years old. I was right down the street from the house, so I ain't had that far to run. One time I took a paper machine, don't you know if they had the papers in? I took it and dragged it in the boys' club, busted it open, took the money out.
Out of the machine?
Yeah, how you break the machine, that it has a top. I broke the top off and took the money out of the machine.
Was that something you do a lot when you were younger too, lying? Lying to people?
Yeah. Lying to get out of a whooping.
Okay, how about at school? Lying at school?
Yeah, I was lying daily at school because, I go back to school, why weren't you at home? Why weren't you at school? I was sick. Go home, my mom was like, was you at school today? Yes, ma'am, I was at school. No, and I wasn't even at school. I was at home on the telephone, watching TV, legs kicked up and everything.
Now, how about fires? I know I asked you that
question. I ain't did no major fires like burning buildings up and nothing, but I ain't tell you the other day, I used to set trash cans on fire, right?
Now, were you doing that to keep warm, or?
No, doing that just to see some fire, just for the hell of it.
So if it was important, valuable stuff in there, you didn't care?
No. I used to steal from my daddy too, like his knives and stuff. My mother has a comic book collection, and from when they very first started making comic books, when I was in school, when my mother and them didn't get no money, I used to take our comic books to school and sell our comic books. Comic books that was valuable, real valuable. I used to sell them just for nothing, but she got them back though. But I ain't as I was, I didn't.
How about torturing animals or doing things to animals?
I ain't never abused no animals because, I always did love animals because we always had animals. We always had pets, cats and dogs and everything, so I used to have a rabbit, I love animals. I wouldn't do nothing to no animal, but I'll do something to a person. I have hatred inside me. I don't care how much I beat somebody, I still don't get enough anger out because I still seem like the more I hit somebody, the more anger I get inside me.
How much anger do you think you got inside you? What could you do? If you could just do whatever you want, how much anger would come out?
All right, put it like this. The other day, before you came and talked to me, I was laying in my bed, and a guy sleeps next to me. He just was talking to me, and I got pissed off and told him to say nothing else to me. So I had jumped up out the bed. Now, this is in the hospital. Jumped up out the bed, and he jumped up. And I just slammed him on his bed and started choking him. And didn't want to let go. It was like, I was just looking at his face and just choking him. And when so then some nurses came there, gave me some medicine, calmed me down, right?
Mm-hmm.
But before the medicine calmed me down, he said something else to me. I hit him. Then the medicine finally calmed me down a little bit.
When was the first time that you really started using drugs?
I used drugs when I was praying. Ooh, let me see. I'm probably about 9, 10 years old.
What kind of drug?
Smoked marijuana. And then, no, that's the first time I used a drug that I smoked, but alcohol is a drug too.
Mm-hmm.
First time I drunk some alcohol, I think I was probably about 3 years old. My mother, she used to drink peppermint schnapps. This was, this was like almost 24 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a bottle of her peppermint schnapps and drunk it. I hid in the closet and drunk it. I was sick. My mother told me I was sick for like 4 or 5 days.
How old were you when you first started using it, though, to get drunk or to get high, using drugs?
First started, I was smoking marijuana when I was about like 10, 11 years old, 9, 10, something like that. Smoking marijuana in school, you know how everybody wants to be grown.
Have you ever forced a woman to have sex?
No, see, I have sisters and I respect them. I respect all females. I wouldn't put myself in no category to, I know people that did it though, and I wanted to kill them. Because I feel like a man doesn't have to do that,
The kind of work that you've done, you mentioned that at one point you were selling drugs. Is that the main kind of work that you've done before? Selling drugs?
Yeah.
Most of the things most of the jobs that you've done, have there been things that weren't legal?
Yeah, I had a company though. I actually owned my own company though. I had a construction company, and it was an up and down thing. The weather was bad, you couldn't do it. I actually opened that company up because I got the skills and the trades from Job Corps.
Mm-hmm.
So I had opened that company up, and I had got locked up. I got locked up by the state. So when I got locked up by the state, I was just.
No, you mean you were in prison?
Yeah.
Prison. What was that about?
I assaulted the woman, because she got up in my face and she acted like she was finna hit me. She was talking, but she was arguing with me, and next thing I know, I just smacked her. I broke her nose. I had so much anger and stuff in me. It was just, I just was like a bomb. You see a bomb, and it's just ticking. It's just a matter of seconds before this bomb blows up, and you trying to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I'm going, that bomb's gonna blow up in me. I won't be able to get away from it. And then
What's going to happen, you think, when that bomb's going to blow up?
There's going to be a lot of people hurt. If not a lot of people dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I might be one of the persons that's lying in my grave or something, but I ain't going to go out. Hey, I'm not going out without taking somebody with me.
Has it ever happened that you've actually shot or killed someone?
Yeah, I don't know if I killed them. I shot a lot of people.
A lot of people? More than one?
Oh, yeah. I was staying on the south side, and a guy stole my car. And I knew who it was who stole it. Then he came down the street, and I had a sawed-off 410. And I shot him with that 410.
Shotgun?
Yeah, I shot him. Then this is the same week, a lady tried to set me up with the police. She was working for the police, and she came there with marked money, and I stayed on the second floor. I had threw her out the second floor, broke all her ribs. But, I've been doing a lot better though. Mm-hmm. Because I respect everybody up here, because everybody's trying to work with me. They could have been like a lot of these hospitals. You don't have insurance? Fuck you. You gone. We cannot help you. Okay? But the staff up here, I know I done hurt a lot of them because I done cussed them out, threatened them. Mm-hmm. But they didn't let it get to them, they still helped me.
Well, we've been trying to help. That's one of the things we're doing. We're trying to help you while you're here. And you helping us with this film is really helping us a lot, too.
Right. I just want everybody to know, if I can get cured, anybody can get cured.